pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Will you pray with me? Oh, gracious and loving God, as we gather here today under the shelter of your care, we give you thanks for this glorious brand new day and ask for your hand of blessing upon this meeting, our county commissioners and council. I pray that all the deliberations and decisions considered here today would reflect your spirit that seeks the common good of the whole community. Guide these trusted servants with your wisdom and your grace and your passion for justice. Enable meaningful discussions in this given time that will nurture the bonds of community and secure a promising future for Montgomery County so that we might be a blessing to others. I particularly lift up today, along with our commissioners, our highway department and our communications center, law enforcement, and first responders, especially in the midst of the summer months and students home. Protect and strengthen these servants who are vital to the well-being of the community. Most of all, oh God, I ask that you would graciously grant those gathered here today the wisdom to govern amid the conflicting interests and issues of our times, the ability to work in harmony with your will for our life together in this community, personal peace in each of their lives, and joy in their call to serve. It is in your most blessed name, O God, that we pray these things. Amen.
Thank you. Next up on the agenda is the approval of minutes from the April 8, 2019 meeting. This time I entertain a motion.
So moved.
I'll second. Any discussion or question before the vote? All in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? And next up is going to be the auditor of the claims.
I have the accounts payable claims docket in the amount of $547,889.72. And then I have the payroll docket from April 12th in the amount of $368,222.22.
This time I entertain a motion.
So moved.
Have a motion, I'll second. Motion and a second to approve the claims presented by the auditor. Any questions? All in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed? What else in the auditor's office, Jen?
We're working with customers coming in to pay tax bills and answer questions. That's been taking the majority of our time. So other than that, we're just moving right along and going forward with the financial system.
How's that working out?
So far, so good.
I like the positive there.
Oh, and we did set a date for this year's tax sale. And it's going to be September 11th of this year.
Anything else?
That's all I have for now.
Okay. Next up was due by 8 o'clock this morning was the RFPs for the county farm ground. Just a reflection on what happened there. We put it out for sealed bids. At that time, we received nothing back. So the next step was to turn it out to RFPs. And this morning we received two RFPs, and the RFP is one bid was from Kyle Kessler for $151.26 per acre out of electric contract for 7 years. That total comes up to $6,054.40. And the other proposal was from Wade Bennett for 3 years, and it looks like that the amount of that was $200 per acre for 32 acres of the tillable crop and $1,000 an acre for the 7 acres of hay ground, which comes up to a total of $7,400. And those are the only two proposals we received as far as I know. Anything else?
All I know.
Okay.
I would move to accept the waive there.
I'll second. Any discussion or questions?
For 3 years.
For 3 years. I think both, Kyle's still here, he came in, maybe not, maybe he left. But anyway, Wade, appreciate your bid on it, and at this time, I would call for the question. All in favor, say aye. Aye. All opposed? Motion passes 2-0. Anything from any department heads or elected officials? If so, wave or say something or stand up or something.
That.
No, the elected officials. All right, nothing there. Moving on to old business. Second reading of ordinance 2019-10. And at this time, I would move that we table this until our next meeting.
I'd second that.
Any questions? All in favor, say aye. Aye. All opposed? Next up under old business is ordinance 2019-11. Turn over the date of that.
This ordinance authorizes the transfer of vacant properties eligible for commissioners' tax certificate sale to adjacent owners. This ordinance effectuates a power that is granted by the legislature in 6.1.1-24-6.8, which would allow you to take vacant lands on which there are delinquent taxes, on either which have been to tax sale or on which you have a tax sale certificate, and offer those to the adjacent property owners in order to get that back, those properties back on the tax sale. The statute requires that you specifically authorize this procedure by ordinance. This would become your county policy, County Code Section 3628 if adopted. It's a second reading.
Thank you. This time, I'll entertain a motion.
So moved.
I'll second. Any discussion? Any questions from the audience? All in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. All opposed? That wraps up the old business. Under new business is first reading of ordinance 2019-13, amending the wind ordinance conversion system, chapter 155. I'm not sure what the name for the introduction of this ordinance.
This ordinance, which is just for introduction, would make changes to chapter 1.
Could he speak up? I've got a plug here and I'm not quite hearing him.
What's that?
I've got a plug here for you sinus and I'm not quite hearing him too good. If he could speak up, I'd appreciate it.
This ordinance would amend chapter 155, which is the wind energy conversion system ordinance, in order to make changes that would make this chapter consistent with the proposed zoning ordinance. The changes are shown there, but they are essentially the lining up of the proposed zoning ordinance with chapter 155. This introduction is done so that if the proposed zoning ordinance is adopted, that you have one set of rules out there lining up chapter 155, which is a permit ordinance, with the proposed zoning ordinance. If the proposed zoning ordinance is not adopted, then there would be no need to change chapter 155. This is just first reading.
Good, thank you. Do you have any questions about the introduction? Okay. Anything under other business?
I have that release of easement right to your right, Jim.
Oh, thank you.
That I would recommend. It's just a release of an old unused easement on the inland property.
Correct. So this time I would like to bring up the, as Dan mentioned, is a release of an easement from the Memorial Drive property that was no longer needed by IMPA. And we failed to get this on the agenda, so this time I would ask that we would suspend our rules. As a matter of fact, I make that a motion to suspend our rules so we can address this today.
Second.
All All in favor of suspending the rules, signify by saying aye. Aye. All opposed? Okay, go ahead, Dan, I'll let you explain this real quick.
Yes, this is on the southern property south of Memorial Drive that was sold to IMPA some time ago. And for some reason, the title insurance didn't show this old easement. This would be just east of the existing road or access road that's used by CLP and the county. But a long time ago, the county reserved a 60-foot easement off the west property line of that parcel. And of course, we don't need it now that we have that other path. So they've asked us to release it just to clear their title. That's what this easement does.
Okay, at this time, I would entertain a motion to release the easement requested by IMPA that is no longer needed.
So moved.
I'll second. Any questions or discussion? All in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. All opposed? Passes. Anything else under other business? Anything else? This time I'd entertain a motion to